When you have both hands locked onto a high-tension garage door spring, you cannot answer a ringing phone. But the customer on the other end of that line has a car trapped in their garage. They won't leave a voicemail and wait. They hang up, call the next search result, and take $400 to $800 of emergency repair revenue directly to your competitor. To stop that leak, service businesses typically fall into the overhead trap. They try to capture every inbound lead using solutions that ultimately devour the very profit margins they are trying to protect. As a service company takes on more work to grow revenue, the cost required simply to manage that incoming volume spikes right alongside it. This chart visualizes a shop's profit margin. Hiring an after-hours dispatcher adds a massive fixed cost of $4,200 monthly. Adding cloud software compounds costs with per-seat fees for every truck. During seasonal surges, per-call cloud AI fees violently spike past your profit line. Instead of solving the logistical bottleneck, these methods convert missed calls into massive, unpredictable operating expenses. An alternative approach entirely bypasses the cloud. The askingAi.pro AI Agent Mini PC is a compact physical device you install directly inside your office. This network diagram maps out how that works. The hardware gateway connects straight to your existing voice-over IP phone lines, like RingCentral or DialPad, and links directly to your internal CRM. It routes local logic without sending your core operations through external third-party servers. Because the computing happens on a dedicated machine, it operates on a flat monthly support tier, ranging from $100 to $500, depending on the size of the business. And those volatile per-call fees disappear entirely. By moving operations to local hardware, a business caps its overhead liability. Dispatching goes from a compounding variable expense to a predictable fixed asset. At 8 o'clock on a Saturday night, the system runs an emergency playbook. If a customer calls with a snapped spring, the local AI answers on the first ring, asks critical diagnostic safety questions, and secures an emergency time window without a human ever touching a phone. It then automatically texts the caller, asking for a photo of the damage. When the on-call technician receives the dispatch, they can look at the image and verify whether they need torsion or extension springs before they even start the truck. While that happens, the system runs a parallel estimate playbook. If a technician left a quote for a new door earlier that week, the AI automatically sends polite follow-up texts on day 3 and day 7 to close the contract. The routing rules are hard-coded into the device. It secures immediate revenue and coordinates complex field logistics simultaneously, requiring zero administrative payroll to execute. The limits of any automated system are exposed during a regional crisis. When a sudden winter freeze causes 50 garage doors to snap off their tracks, inbound call volume doubles in an hour. The local mini PC handles the surge directly because it has dedicated unshared processing power. There is zero rate limiting and zero latency, and absolutely zero dropped calls. Contrast that with generic cloud AI assistants, which rely on shared commercial APIs. When thousands of businesses ping those external servers during a storm, the cloud throttles your bandwidth exactly when your customers need you most. Local automation acts as a financial shield. You can absorb double the inbound emergencies, completely capture the revenue surge, and keep your operational overhead strictly flat. This side-by-side ledger makes the economic shift clear. You compare $4,000 a month in operational bloat against a $499 hardware purchase and a $100 monthly local AI cost. That massive gap converts directly into reclaimed profit margin. This shift allows for a total reallocation of human capital. The hardware handles the repetitive, high-volume logistics, so you can optimize your existing payroll. You can strategically deploy those reclaimed human hours to the tasks where people excel. Your team focuses entirely on negotiating large commercial contracts, handling nuanced customer disputes, and executing specialized physical repairs in the field. Local AI hardware severs the historical link between volume and expense, finally giving trades the ability to scale their revenue without scaling their costs.